Hello everybody, Mark, aka the Nerdy Punk, back with you again today for a new video. Today's video is going to be something that I haven't done in a very long time. In fact, I think it's been well over a year since I've done one of these. I'm going to go media hunting. If you don't know what media hunting is, if you're not familiar with the term, basically I'm going to go out and hit up a bunch of stores and look for all kinds of home media. So DVDs, Blu-rays, CD, vinyl, those kinds of things. I used to do this all the time, but I really haven't had the time to do much of it. Most of the stuff I've been buying has been ordering online, and I just haven't made a video like this if I've ever gone out and done any hunting. So I'm really excited to do that. I also just recently moved, so a lot of life changes happening recently, which is why I haven't been posting a whole lot of content. That and, work being hectic. But I just moved less than a month ago, and this is the first time I'm hunting on new locations. So that's going to be fun. The hunting grounds, as I like to call them, at my new place is going to be Terre Haute, Indiana. So I don't live in Terre Haute, I live in Illinois, but Terre Haute is the closest big city that has a lot of your major department stores like Target and Best Buy and any types of video stores. So they have a disc replay, which has been by far the best place that I've ever gone to shop for movies. They don't carry vinyl or CD, but they do carry movies and video games. So that store is very cool. I'm definitely going to hit that one up. It'll be my first time in that location. So expect, if I ever do more of these media hunting videos, expect it to be in Terre Haute most of the time. So I'm excited to check it out, see what's out there. I'm also going to plan on seeing a movie. Guy Ritchie's new movie, The Gentleman, just came out, starring Matthew McConaughey. Planning on checking that one out. I've heard some really good things about it. It's kind of like an action comedy film. So, another thing I have to remember about Terre Haute, though, is that they're on Eastern Time. So, I lose an hour on the way, and then I gain an hour on the way home. So, you got your good with your bad there, but I have to remember that for movie times, especially. So, gonna check out Disc Replay today. Probably gonna see if I can get to a Best Buy and Target. And then Disc Replay is also right next to Big Lots, so I may pop in there for a minute. And I've also heard Dollar Tree is getting new DVDs and Blu-rays in, so I may see if I can find a Dollar Tree on my way as well. So definitely stay tuned. Hope to have some cool stuff to show you guys, and I'll see you later. Alright guys, so outside of Disc Replay, and I love that store. There are several things kind of different about this one. First of all, it's huge. Like, I hope at least one of my clips kind of sort of shows how big the store is, because it is gigantic. Compared to the one in Champaign, Illinois, which is where I used to go media hunting at that Disc Replay. That Disc Replay is kind of cramped and small, and this one is so much bigger. They also have all kinds of stuff in there, man. I don't know what it is. I didn't think Terre Haute was that big of a town, but so many Blu-rays. I probably spent 30, 40 minutes just looking through the Blu-rays. And then I found out they have vinyl, which is something that I didn't know they had. The vinyl that they had was some pretty good stuff, but it was mostly new stuff, and it was decently priced. It wasn't cheap or anything, so I just didn't pick anything up. But they have vinyl, which is pretty cool now. No CDs, but vinyl. And so many DVDs as well. Just so much stuff in there. So Definitely recommend this chain if it's anywhere near you. It's in the Midwest United States. There's some in Illinois, Indiana, and some in Michigan. So definitely recommend checking them out. Disc Replay. So I have a bag full of stuff to go through. Real quick with you guys. I picked up 8 Blu-rays. There were no DVDs that I wanted. And I didn't spend time going through the entire DVD collection. I just looked through certain areas. The first one here that I picked up is called Dog Eat Dog. I hope the lighting is semi-okay for this. It's dark outside now, obviously. Dog Eat Dog, this movie I didn't know about, but it stars Nicolas Cage and Willem Dafoe. It's got mediocre reviews, but I love those two actors, so really interested in checking this one out. It's from 2016. Next up, I picked up A Cabin in the Woods. I'm a pretty big fan of horror, obviously. It's my favorite genre. And I've heard really, really good things about this one being a funny horror movie. So, interested in checking that one out. Next one, Bad Lieutenant. Haven't seen this one either. Huge Nicolas Cage fan. I expect a lot of Nicolas Cage cheese in this movie. Heard good things about it in that regard, so definitely wanted to check it out. And I got this for only $3. So this one was $3. Everything else was $4. And I don't believe they have the buy 5 gets the 6th one for free deal here. Actually, yeah, they do. I got one of these Blu-rays for free. So I knew at the other disc replays, if you buy 5 of anything, they will give you the 6th one for free. So DVDs, Blu-rays, video games, if you buy 5 of them, you get the 6th one for free. So that's always really cool. And they actually gave me one of the $3.99 ones. But they charged me $6 for Bad Lieutenant when it clearly says $3. Oh well, I'm not worried. I'm sure that's going to be a fun Nicolas Cage movie. It'll be worth it. Alright. Next up is the Chernobyl Diaries. I watched this on Netflix when it was on Netflix. It's a found footage horror movie. I didn't think it was amazing, but it was good. I got some good memories with it, and I definitely wanted to add it to the collection. I do recommend it. It's about, of course, the nuclear disaster at Chernobyl. And after that, these American tourists go check it out. And, of course, when American tourists go to places you're not supposed to go, some kind of craziness ensues. So I really liked that. I loved the feel of Chernobyl itself. I think it's incredibly creepy, just the fact that there's nobody there. I love that. Next one is Drive. The sticker's kind of covering up the title there. I haven't seen this one either. There's Chernobyl Diaries, maybe the only one in this list that I've seen, I think. Yeah. So anyway, Drive. Heard really good things. A lot of the YouTubers that I really enjoy watching on here are big fans of this movie, so I've been wanting to check it out, and finally picked it up on Blu-ray, so I can hopefully check it out soon. Next one. I picked up The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest. I haven't seen this, but I have seen the American remake of The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, and I am a massive fan of that film. I think it's fantastic. I like to watch it every winter, which reminds me that I need to watch it sometime soon this winter before spring comes, because I think it's just a fantastic movie to watch in the wintertime. It's set in Sweden, where it's very snowy and cold and all kinds of dark, desolate places, and I love that. It's just so immersive, and I really love the American version of this film. This is, of course, based on a book series, and these are the Swedish films. So in America, we got Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, and then we got a one that wasn't based on any of the books last year called The Girl in the Spider's Web. And I enjoyed that one, but I've always wanted to check out the Swedish ones. I never see them on Blu-ray, so I found this on Blu-ray. It's slightly damaged on the back. You can kind of see the damage to the plastic there. but I'm not incredibly worried about that. I kind of made an exception to the rule for picking up slightly damaged stuff because I never see this out in the wild, and I wanted to pick it up. So I need to get the first Swedish one because I think that's the second one. This one I was incredibly excited about. Ex Machina. I haven't seen this, but this is an A24 movie, and the plot sounds amazing. A horror, well, I don't know if it's horror, but definitely a sci-fi thriller for sure. I forget who made this. The guy who made this is, he made something else that I really liked. Alex Garland. That name sounds familiar. I don't know. There was something about this movie, the guy who made it, I really liked something else that he made, I thought. But anyway, really excited to check this one out. It's got Alicia Vikander, who I'm think is incredible actress and really, really gorgeous. So definitely excited for that one. And I got that with the slipcover. And A24 slipcovers are notoriously hard to find. And I think this is the last one. Yep. This last one here is Criminal. I've never heard of this movie, but it came out in 2016. It's got a really great cast with Gary Oldman, Tommy Lee Jones, Alice Eve, and of course Gal Gadot, who is Wonder Woman and another one of my celebrity crushes. So definitely excited to check this one out. It looks like an action movie. Don't know if it has the greatest reviews, but still excited to check it out anyway. And I got it with this cool silvery shiny slipcover. Alright, so that's all I picked up at not Super Mega Replay, but Disc Replay. Very excited about this store. I can't wait to hit it up again in the future. For now, though, I'm going to get ready to head over to the movies. And in a couple minutes, I will give you guys my thoughts on The Gentleman. Alright guys, so just got out of the theater from seeing The Gentleman, and I wanted to give you guys my quick thoughts on the film to wrap up this video. So I really, really enjoyed this movie. It was a fun action comedy starring Matthew McConaughey, Charlie Hunnam, Hugh Grant, lots of great acting. Of course, written and directed by Guy Ritchie, who I'm not all that familiar with. I haven't seen a lot of his older stuff, but from what I've heard, it's relatively similar to this type of feel, and I really, really liked it. It was unique for the comedy genre today, which, to be honest, is filled with a whole lot of piles and piles of shit. The comedy genre is just 90% trash today, in my opinion. I mean, you got movies like it seems like people like Tiffany Haddish and Melissa McCarthy are releasing a new comedy movie every 2 months, and they're all garbage. You know, not to trash those actresses, because I think they have talent, but it seems like every single movie they make is the same, and it's just terrible. This, on the other hand, was very unique, and it made me want to check out more of Guy Ritchie's stuff. There's some really good performances. One of my drags on the movie, aside from Hugh Grant's character, I feel like the stars in this movie, you could tell that they were stars, so the character development wasn't fantastic. Like, the entire time, I kept forgetting what Matthew McConaughey's character's name was, because I just thought of him as Matthew McConaughey. Like, I couldn't get wrapped up in his character at all, really, but he acted really well, and the writing was on point. The script is probably the best part of this movie. It was funny, it was really interesting, and they took it in so many different directions to keep you guessing constantly, which I really liked as well. But yeah, very few flaws, but there definitely certainly were some. But I still think this is a very enjoyable film. Definitely recommend you go check it out, whether you're a fan of Guy Ritchie or not. Definitely a fun comedy movie in a genre that's definitely lacking recently. So, If I had to give this a grade, I'd probably give it around a 4 out of 5, maybe a solid 3.5. So yeah, go check it out. Hope you enjoyed my media hunting video. I really only got to stop at 2 places. I stopped at Big Lots, so I didn't show you guys because they had literally nothing. But yeah, hope to have more time to do more hunting in the future. So if you enjoyed this video, leave me a like, hit that subscribe button down below to stay tuned for future content, and I hope you all have an awesome weekend. Bye.